Why you're not finding it because Chris forgot to hit the live button.
Oh my kidney.
Loose change for getting down. It's Friday. I'm on fire. And I know that I'll break your heart. And I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. 'Cause these cars are just it, so won't you come?
K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook.
Take two. Welcome to the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. Take two. That's right. I am Ice. Or I'm not Ice. I'm Ace. And let's go ahead and welcome in the Between the Ropes crew. You know what? Tonight we'll get it. We'll get it. I swear to God. Between the not going live and then the name, we'll get it. We'll get it. It's all good. But anyways, let's go ahead and welcome in that first man, which I did see you on a commercial there, Chris, and that's right, the crispy bacon.
Yeah.
They were talking about crispy bacon on the commercial, and I got super excited for a second. So welcome in crispy bacon. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How's everybody tonight?
Good.
And then, of course, welcome in Mess Around Dave. If he could be part of that RK Bro, he would be part of that RK Bro. He would manage that RK Bro team.
Bro.
That's right. We'll talk about Riddle later. My boy, my man, Riddle.
And they would be called the Meso Bros.
The
The Meso Bros. All right. And then welcome in. That's right. He normally goes by Sarge. He's not Sergeant Slaughter. He's not Sarge Jr. He's just the Sarge. So how you doing tonight, my man?
Doing good.
All right. Glad to hear it. Doing good. Okay. And then, of course, welcome in. Well, right now we just call her Christy. I don't know what else really to call her right now, so we'll just call her Christy Wilson. How you doing tonight?
I thought of coming in here and just using my name, aka the legit boss, and then I'm like, you know what? Sasha Banks owns the rights to that, so I'm just not.
Yeah, that one.
I would have got the shades for it and everything, but it was like, no, I'll get sued.
All right. Well, anyway. Well, I'm sure somebody out there has the name of Ace. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. We'll go ahead and kick off a little bit of Monday Night Raw. Normally, we kind of talk about the matches that happen or whatever. But since the opening of Monday Night Raw was actually really, really good because the Beast Incarnate himself came out and he's like, yeah, I want a rematch right now. Well, of course, he didn't get his rematch right now because we know that the Elimination Chamber is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that the Beast is now in the Elimination Chamber along with Matt Riddle, along with AJ Styles.
Phenomenal.
Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, yeah, along with Dave's boy, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, that's right. My other guy.
Yeah,
And
that's Dave's boy right there. And then Bobby Lashley himself. So
Bobby Lashley.
I'm thinking Brock and Bobby are going to be the first two.
The first two in? No. I don't know.
They might
That's
save
actually
Brock
a really
for
good
last,
question.
Have Lashley wear everyone out, and then Lesnar comes in and just obliterates him.
If anything, I could definitely see Lesnar coming in last. That is definitely. Welcome in, Dark Soul. He's saying, what's up? So, what's up, guys? How's it going? All right. So, Mess Around, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you thought of the opening with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar?
I thought it was great. Anytime that Brock's on the mic by himself, screw Heyman. Don't need that guy. He's really shown his character. He's really shown that he can talk on the mic. I love his new look. Don't change it. So I thought it was great that and then MVP's like, you're not getting your match. We're not doing that. Not happening. And then they throw them in the chamber together, which is awesome.
I love it. I love it. I was just the one thing that I was really hoping for is I was kind of hoping that Kevin Owens would get put in this, but
I wish he would have.
you never know.
It can happen.
He might at some point. Oh wait, I keep forgetting though. Dang it! I keep forgetting Seth Rollins is also in this too.
He didn't have to earn his spot.
No,
Yeah. As long as
I
he
don't
keeps
think
wearing
he
those
made
suits,
it.
I will never embrace the vision.
Embrace
he made it.
the vision.
Those suits
Embrace it.
stupid.
Learn to love it.
did he make?
He
it?
did. He didn't have to wrestle. He was automatically in it.
Yeah.
Because
And that's where Kevin Owens is like, "Hey, why don't you go to Adam Silver and Sonya Deville and tell them that
Adam
that
Silver, you mean Adam
they don't
Pearce?
put it in it." I would do it for
Silver is the
you.
Commissioner of the National Basketball Association.
Right? Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, mess around. He definitely. You know that's the card that Kevin Owens was trying to pull. I would do it. I would do it for you. So if you go in there, I'll be in the match.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Okay.
But overall, you know what? I think at some point it'll end up. So Brandon Herrera saying your next champs, Goldberg. Let's not do that. I'm so angry about that. Anyway, all right.
We all knew it was coming though.
It was
Let's
coming.
go ahead and jump into that first match on Monday Night Raw, which, you know what, this feud's going to be lasting probably all the way up until WrestleMania. I see it going. Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH. Crispy Bacon, tell me your thoughts on this opening match.
It wasn't a bad opening match. I mean, you know, like you said, this is going to be going on for a while, and I bet they're going to have a match at WrestleMania, you know, or even at Elimination Chamber. So it's going to be, you know, this matchup's going to be for a while, and I don't know. They're going to go back and forth with it when, you know, both sides winning a match.
All right, mess around.
Rhea finally got her hands on Nikki. She's been waiting for it for a while. Nikki's always trying to come from behind and attack her, and you know, is afraid to face her one-on-one. She finally got the win over her, and it wasn't even really a match. She dominated the whole thing. I mean, Nikki had a few moves here and there, but it was what we all expected. Rhea getting back to her destroyer ways. They need to put her back there where she was because she was so dominant.
Yeah, but you know it's going to be lasting a while.
It is, yeah.
It'll go all the way until Mania. All right, Sarge, your thoughts? Huh.
I knew that was coming.
There's my thoughts right there.
There you
but
go.
anyways, I gotta agree with Mess Around on this one. You know, like it was a Rumble. She was like one of the last competitors in the Rumble, and that was kind of signs that they're gonna keep going with Rhea. And I don't know how she's like a freak. She's like muscular and all that stuff, like and all that. And I can't believe they let her get beat down by Nikki Ash. So I'm happy for Rhea.
All right, Christy.
Definitely would mess around on that one. I'm just glad Rhea got to beat Nikki down a little bit. I mean, Nikki deserved it after all the, you know, sneaking up from behind and just beating her up sort of thing. But yeah, this will go on till Mania.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it me or does this one kind of seem like a little bit of a mismatch?
It feels like a mismatch to me.
It's like the
It
Great
really
Khali
does.
versus Hornswoggle.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to buy into Nikki's character.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like it, but I haven't really been a huge fan of this Nikki ASH.
Yeah.
It just, for me, it just hasn't really done anything. But
Yeah.
I know some people have liked it. I'm glad that they're doing something new. I definitely like that they did something new with Nikki, even though her old character was still pretty good. And yes, I do understand that Nikki Ash created that character because she wanted to do something special. But I don't know. so far to me it just hasn't really hit. But
No.
and
Pretty
I
hit
do
and miss, in
agree
my opinion.
she should play Lily. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
That I thought would have been excellent if she would have played Lily.
Yeah.
Maybe Alexa came up to her and asked her, and she turned it down. But
That's possible.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's jump into that next one of the night, which is The Miz versus Dominic Mysterio,
Ooh.
with The Miz hitting the skull crushing finale and picking up the victory. All right, mess around. Your thoughts on The Miz and Dominic Mysterio?
The Miz pulling a Sami Zayn with his little pretending like he tripped to get Rey Mysterio kicked out was genius. And then Ray gets Dominic gets distracted, gets this gold crushing finale hit on him. It was awesome. I love the way he pulled it off, made the referee believe that. It was funny.
Sarge.
I mean, it was great. You know, like you said, when a hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Miz
That's
is
right.
Miz is a great character. I love it. It fits him very well. So I was happy.
All right, Christy Wilson.
Not bad by the Miz, but not a fan. So I was like, whatever.
Pulling
Sounds
the
like
Miz.
typical Miz to me. Like, here, distract the ref, and then hits the skull crushing finale, and it's over and done with.
You know why? Because he's The Miz and he's
He's awesome.
awesome. That's why. That's why, because he's The Miz and he's awesome.
Yeah.
he
So-
thinks he's awesome. I'm just
He
playing.
thinks he's
This-
awesome. Yeah.
So this was just one of those random matches, but
Mhm.
the next match was actually a qualifying match
Ooh.
for the Elimination Chamber, which was actually
Yep.
Kevin Owens and then mess around Dave's boy, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
Yes,
Click,
expect the unexpected.
So Austin Theory ends up picking up the victory. Mr. Selfie himself, Austin Theory, gets the victory. Sarge, what's your thoughts?
It was a great match. I'm with mess around. Awesome Theory is awesome. I like it. Like the character. I'm a heel guy. I like the heels. So it was a great match. I mean, Kevin Owens sold it, and it was great.
So Kev Buckler says, I have thousands of autos, but I will never own a Goldberg auto. You know what? I'm probably right there with you. I have a ton of autos myself. I'm not so sure that I would own a Goldberg one either.
I probably would just so I could burn it.
Exactly.
Poor kid.
And no, Isaiah, you are not gonna hop on and talk wrestling. Absolutely not.
No, excuse me.
That's
You are the
right.
one who said you would like to see WWE aired on Nickelodeon, Isaiah?
Not in this lifetime.
No.
You'll have to do that.
Never.
Okay. All right. So, Christy, your thoughts on Kevin Owens and Austin Theory?
It was a really good match, but Austin Theory, I don't like the selfie gimmick. I'm like, get that stupid phone out of your hand there, buddy.
But do you know who else did the selfie gimmick? Does
Who
anybody
did?
else know?
Was it Johnny Morrison, John Morrison, and Miz?
It was Tyler
No.
Breeze.
Oh.
If you
Tyler
remember,
Breeze,
yeah.
that's
It was
right.
Breeze.
right.
It was
I don't
Breeze
know
with
why
the
I like
selfie
that
stick.
one better
Yeah,
than
he had the
Austin
selfie
Theory.
stick,
Maybe it's
yeah,
because it's him and Fandango, and they were a tag team at the time, and they're doing the whole
They-
Fashion Police thing.
Oh
Well,
yeah, yeah.
Maybe
but
because I thought that was not bad, but
when the
Bingo.
selfie first started, Tyler Breeze was not a tag team with Fandango yet.
right.
No.
It was himself when he did the whole selfie stick and everything when
Yeah.
Tyler Breeze first got there.
I remember
But
that.
now,
yeah.
but now instead of the selfie stick, Austin Theory's just kind of doing the selfie
Just using his
without the
phone.
actual selfie stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the match was good. I know a lot of people don't like Austin Theory, but the thing is Austin Theory actually has talent. He's got what it needs to actually be.
Vince is a theory for Austin. Oh my god.
He does. He actually has a talent to be a superstar in the WWE. He does.
Yeah.
He has everything. He has the mic skills. He has the in-ring skills.
He showed some of
Yeah,
that in
selfie
NXT when he was
skills.
part of the way with Gargano, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. I thought he was pretty good there.
I'm sorry, Brandon, but Breeze does not have more talent than The Miz. I'm sorry. Breeze is talented, but The Miz is awesome and he's talented. All right. Crispy Bacon, your thoughts on Kevin Owens and Austin Theory?
I was hoping Kevin Owens was going to be in this is what's for the chamber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chamber.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping Kevin Owens was going to be in the Elimination Chamber match, but Austin Theory won, and it's going to be interesting to see how this will play out since he's kind of being guided by Vince, and this will be his, I guess first or second pay-per-view, I can't remember, but it'll be one of the few he's gotten to do so far.
So Dark Soul says that Theory is underrated. He is, because nobody actually talks about it. People just boo him because of the character he plays, but that's just because he's doing his job, but he's completely underrated. All right, mess around, Dave.
Theory really showed out this match. He can do it all. He can high flyer. He's got strength. He does power moves. He's incredibly super underrated. And I was happy he picked up the win over KO, but kind of sad at the same time. I wanted KO to get in, but good for Austin Theory. And the selfie thing, I love it. I love the way he lays on top of him, takes a selfie afterwards.
Your smile.
Imagine like him and Miz tag team. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I was gonna say, and if you caught it after the match, I thought it was funny when Theory's like, "I'm going to the chamber and you're not."
Right?
and he's walking up the ramp. I was like, that's awesome. I'm going, you're not.
Expect the unexpected.
It's like, that was cool. So then we can jump into our next match, which was kind of an interesting one. Very, very short match. It was Angelo Dawkins and Dolph Ziggler. The show off, Dolph Ziggler. All right, Christy, you can start off with this one. What was your thoughts on Angelo Dawkins and Dolph Ziggler?
Ziggler.
What?
Seriously?
Never liked him. I don't know. I just never liked him. I like Angelo Dawkins. I like him and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
What's wrong with Dolph Ziggler?
Never. I don't know. I've just never liked him for some reason. It should have been me.
Yeah, I think it's that.
That was one thing, and then all his.
The dude is a main eventer. I'm telling you.
No, he is.
I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me, I guess.
All right, Chris, you tell me.
No, I mean, both of them are really good, but, Ziggler had a lot of, title chances, and it just hasn't worked out. I think that's why he's done the tag team for the most part of, for the most part of his career right now. And I think they're really trying to push, Angelo Dawkins and the Street Profits a little bit more.
Don't tell me you're turning against Dolph too.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out.
Sounds like he's turning against Dolph too. What is this? What kind of crap is this?
The heel turn. Crispy with the heel turn.
That Crispy got extra crisp. Jeez.
I know.
Yeah, Chris drinking the Kool-Aid.
All right, mess around, Dave.
This match started out. Ziggler's dominating the match. We got to see D'Angelo Dawkins in a one-on-one setting, which we don't get to see a whole lot of. And he looked really good. He looked decent. He can move. He's got in-ring skills. I'd like to see him get more of a singles push.
He may eventually. All right. Sarge,
there we
now
go. Thank you, Big B.
Don't forget, Sarge. Don't forget, Sarge. You have to do the Dragon Viper impersonation on this one.
I can't because, guys.
Oh no.
I mean, it was my worst match ever of this match. I never liked Ziggler. Never liked him. And Dawkins can't wrestle by himself.
And then he stops. So that's it. Okay.
That's awesome.
All right, Sarge. So what was your actual thoughts on the match?
My actual thoughts is it was a quick match. Kind of like what Dark Soul said. The frustrating, like Ziggler's job is to sell. That's his job. I wish he has another title. And like Ziggler sells those bumps and everything. I don't know if it's because of that blonde hair or whatnot, but
gotta be.
But I mean, he sells it pretty well, and it was an all right match. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay.
All right, let's not forget now. Now we have to go to that famous Otis and part of the RK Bro, Riddle.
Yeah.
Part of the RK Bro. And
Bruh.
we know
Scooter
that
match.
Scooter match.
Riddle ends up picking up the victory. All right, so Crispy Bacon,
Yeah.
you tell me, Riddle.
You should have won. Just saying. You had a chance to win.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the scooter match. I'm talking about the
Oh.
actual match.
Oh.
I'm talking about Otis and Riddle.
I mean, that was a good
When
match.
Riddle
I
actually
think they're
won.
trying to push Otis to be a single star, and we're just gonna see what happens.
They already did that once. It didn't really work.
Mm-mm.
Well, maybe
I
they'll
need to
do it
think.
again, but
Hopefully
Oh,
not.
man.
It just didn't really work. I wasn't really a fan of the Otis single push thing. It was kind of weird.
Like with the Mandy Rose?
No,
I like
the
Otis and
Ma-
Mandy
the-
Rose. I like
the
that.
Mandy Rose wasn't bad. It was the whole giving him the briefcase and then not really knowing what to do with it after they gave him the briefcase. That was the weird part.
That was very weird.
Yeah, I
Weird.
wasn't happy how that turned out.
Yeah, with the Miz winning it in a match.
Well, I was okay with the Miz getting it. I just didn't know originally why they gave it to Otis in the first place. I was like, this makes no sense. You give it to Otis, but you have no direction of it. So that was the only thing I was just curious about, but in the end, it ended up okay. All right, mess around, Dave.
My boy,
Riddle.
my guy, half of the RK Bro.
yeah.
Not real going to the chamber. I think it's awesome he's going to the chamber because now you got three guys with MMA backgrounds in the chamber.
Yeah.
Riddle, Lashley, and Lesnar.
Yep.
So that'll be fun to see.
Even
And
though-
Otis is a brute, dude. If they give him another singles run and made him dominant, because he's hard to move and he's big dude, and he moves well for his size.
He does.
He's really good.
Maybe they will give him another singles push, but for the academy, that's all I'm
For
saying.
the Academy.
or the Academy. All right, Sarge.
It was a good match. I liked Otis. I always liked him. So I enjoyed it, and I liked the ending of it. It just went well for some reason. It just clashed. That's all I got on that match, to be honest with you.
All right, Christy.
Not a bad match. I mean, I like Otis and everything, but it was Riddle's time. Riddle's time to go to the chamber.
It was just my time.
It was just his time.
Just
I'm
my
sure
time.
Randy
He's gonna
Orton's
hurt
coaching
on
him
that
up.
steel.
The what?
Otis'
So-
feet is gonna hurt on that steel.
Ouch.
Or now when he goes to chamber.
So Kev Buckler saying Otis looks like Pee Wee from Teen Wolf.
Oh my god,
Oh,
He
God.
does. He does.
I can see it now.
Jeez.
So it's like you're saying, because Riddle is going to the chamber, but there was a lot of people who were talking about before that this, rumor came up that Riddle was supposed to face Orton at WrestleMania for the title was the first initial thing. But Riddle came out, not only was it for that, but it was also for the Royal Rumble. Well, Riddle actually came out. I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but he actually came out on Instagram and said, I don't know where all these rumors were coming from, but Riddle's like, my agent nor anybody who represents me or myself ever heard of anything about me ever winning the Rumble or being in a title match at Mania. So he came out and said, I don't know where that rumor was coming from, but that was never even talked to me about ever. So I don't think that was, so I really don't think that was a thing. I think it was somebody just making up a rumor, I think is kind of what it was.
You know why?
They like Riddle.
Because it's a riddle.
It's a Riddle.
Exactly. Because it's a
There's
riddle.
a riddle
Was
make
he in
riddle.
the new
Riddle.
Batman? Was he in the new Batman?
Riddle me this.
Well, it
He could
has
have been.
bat sparkles in it.
Okay.
I don't want to start
So
that.
we can go ahead and jump into that next one. Bianca Belair versus Mella is Money, Carmella. Dave's a woman, Carmella.
Girl.
All right, Dave, you can go ahead and kick this off. Bianca Belair getting the victory over Mella is Money.
Oof.
I couldn't take my eyes off Carmella long enough to form an opinion of this match. So.
Why am I not surprised by that?
That's funny.
It is.
Sarge.
I didn't like the match because it seemed like they have no chemistry. That's what it looks like. Like Belair and Carmella don't have the same chemistry, don't have the same plastic surgeon. But that's what it's all about.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Christy.
Well, glad Bianca won because I like her. Carmella, I don't know. She did fine. She just needs to ditch that heinous looking mask.
I agree.
It's like, why would you obscure your face?
Made up
Come on,
lies.
it's Dave
WWE,
wants to bask in her beauty, and that mask is hindering that.
All right, Bacon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Bianca won, but I'm not sure where they're quite going with the matchup, but I'm sure we're going to see it again, and maybe another Dewdrop matchup with Bianca.
Dewdrop. Piper Niven. Dewdrop. All right. So the next match we had was another chance to enter the chamber. This one was AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio. AJ Styles ends up picking up the victory, goes on to get in the chamber. You feel good for AJ Styles. Have to feel good. Sarge, go ahead and take it away.
Oh man, it was awesome. I love this. I love this match. I think it was I read something like it's been 2 years since these two actually had a singles bout, so it was awesome to watch.
Wow.
And it was my favorite match of Raw, and they brought the house down in my opinion. And you know what? AJ Styles is phenomenal, so it was a great match.
All right, Christy.
It was a really good match. I mean, both gave it their all. AJ won it, and that is phenomenal.
And that's the bottom line.
And
oh wait, sorry.
no, Stone Cold said so.
Yeah. All right, Bacon.
Yeah, no, it was a good match, like they said. On Raw, it should have been a pay-per-view style matchup, but I mean, we all got it for free, and it's going to be good to see AJ Styles in the chamber again, and I know he's been in it a couple times, so we'll just see what happens, I guess.
All right, so Brandon saying it. So Brandon was saying it was Mike Johnson of Pro Wrestling Insider that came out saying Riddle was originally planned to win. Well, that's nice if he came out with it, but it came from Riddle's mouth himself that said that was not even the truth. Yeah, he got the wrong information, that he got the wrong sources, because he said that was not even true. He was not even planned to win the match. All right, mess around.
Yeah, this is a really good match, but I'm glad AJ won because you can't have an elimination chamber without AJ Styles. You got to get him in there somehow. He's gonna, with all the guys in there, he's more of the high flying type. But he'll pull off some of those moves, and it's good that he won. Ray would have been cool too, but like Sarge had said, they brought the house down. This was a match of the night.
Oh yeah, so because Dark Soul saying like this was a pay-per-view style match, because it technically was. This could have been definitely on a pay-per-view card for sure. All right, and then of course we have the main event. We have Ronda Rousey, who came out on the main event, who didn't really pick a competitor, but what was so cool about it is that Lita came out, and now she has a title shot.
Cool.
But Ronda, and I know we'll get to it later, but Ronda said, "I'll see you on SmackDown."
Well, yeah, but my thing is just Lita coming out and telling Big Time Bex that she wanted a title match.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy there, Ace.
I'm good. Sorry. Christy, you can mention the main event.
Okay. We mentioned the main event. I'm glad Lita came out and challenged Becky to a match at the Chamber. Would I have wanted Ronda to pick Becky? Yes. would have wanted her to say something like, "Well, you didn't pin me at WrestleMania," or something like that, and I'm going to kick your ass, or something like that.
Yeah,
Thank God for Lita.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, crispy bacon.
No, I mean it's going to be a good matchup between Lita and Becky Lynch, and for in this chamber or in the Elimination Chamber event, and I'm pretty sure Becky Lynch is going to win it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, mess around.
I'm okay with the match as long as I don't know. She looked a little rusty at the Rumble. She was slow. She wasn't herself. Maybe she was just rusty. So hopefully that knocked the rest off. She'll be back to where not exactly where she once was, but close enough to it so it won't be a lame, boring match. I hope she beats Becky, gets one more title run though.
That'd be nice.
Sarge.
Becky needs help on the mic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, she does go a little over the top sometimes, exaggerates a lot of things.
I think she needs a hype man or a hype woman. I don't know. But
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, so exactly that would work. But once Lita came out, I kind of figured it's going to be Lita versus Becky. So you know what? I'm glad that Ronda's back.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm there with you.
The baddest woman on the planet.
All right. How about a little Friday Night SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Do it.
A little bit of Friday Night SmackDown, eh? We can transition over there, eh? Yeah, I guess we can talk about the beginning part, even though it hurts me inside to even mention it. Because looks like Roman Reigns' next competitor at Elimination Chamber is going to be Goldberg.
Can we skip this part?
No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No. Sarge wants to talk about it. So, Sarge, you go ahead.
There's a great thing about Goldberg. Acknowledge Goldberg. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm disappointed because I was kind of hoping more of a Lashley versus Goldberg match.
Wait, they did that already.
Well, I know though, but Goldberg's not going to win.
True, you won't win.
Stranger things have happened.
No,
you guys go ahead and have at it. You can have this conversation.
No, Goldberg will not win. He's not going to win. I like better with Lashley versus Goldberg, having the kid involved or the family involved or some way. I just don't understand why he went after Roman, just saying you're next. So
they were supposed to have a WrestleMania match 2 years ago. It didn't happen because Roman pulled out because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Or fear of COVID. Yeah.
Which that's understandable.
Yeah.
So
this was kind of like long overdue.
Do you know what Goldberg said to COVID? You're next. Do you know what Goldberg says all the time? You're next.
I like
you know what Ace likes? He likes Goldberg. For everyone on the between the ropes, Ace is he just wants to be. He's deep and down. He really likes Goldberg, and he just doesn't want to say it. He has a Randyism, a Dragon Viperism right there. So,
I'll tell you, I think there's only one wrestler in the history of WWE that I absolutely despised, and for some reason, that is Goldberg. I've never liked the guy. I don't know what it is. I've never liked them. I don't think I ever will. That's like the one true guy that I can tell you I cannot stand the guy.
Do you think they'll have a stipulation other than the championship on the line?
Maybe. I don't care.
Yeah.
Goldberg's not winning.
No, I know, but
I'm with you on that.
We all know Roman's going to win it.
Yeah.
Maybe
carry it to WrestleMania for his 2 belts.
Right.
Maybe they'll make it to where if Goldberg loses, he officially has to retire.
Then that'll make it even more predictable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's me.
Perfect.
Good. We can jump into our next match.
Hopefully, it's a 5-second squash match.
We've had enough of this Goldberg talk.
Okay.
This is the one match that I will say that I hope Roman destroys him, though. But anyways, going into that,
Jeez.
to the opening, you have Ricochet.
Ricochet.
I'm glad that Ricochet was able to pick up the victory. It was cool to see Ricochet beat Ridge Holland.
Thank goodness.
And his little mask now, he's kind of taken over the Sheamus mask.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, mess around, Dave.
If there's one thing WWE needs to get rid of, it's people wearing these stupid masks. What did they do anything?
Carmella to get rid of her mask.
Dumb. Like, I need to see Carmella's face for one.
Dude, she'll melt if she takes it off.
Dude, and they're so wasting Ricochet's talent. The guy is so talented. They need to do more with him.
He won. He won on SmackDown.
Yeah.
He won, but they still need to do more with him instead of putting him in these stupid feuds.
I think they'll work his character up again.
They will. All right, Sarge. This is all you, my friend.
Do you know what makes this match even better?
Don't say it.
Goldberg was in it.
Who?
Goldberg was in it. That would make this match better. But it was nice to see Ricochet win once. Like it was said earlier, I'm happy. Ricochet is so freaking talented. It's not even funny. And Holland's growing on me. And I have a hard time watching Sheamus as a tag team partner going against Cesaro with a different tag team. I have a hard time with that. It bugs me.
Well,
Bring the bar back.
We are the bar.
We are the bar.
You know what's funny though is when WWE started doing all these releases and then bringing up these NXT guys, people complained until they saw the skill of some of these guys, and they're like, "Oh, some of these guys are actually good." I'm like, "They are. You just have to give them a chance, and they're gonna be good."
Yeah.
That's why they were in the developmental scene, because they're gonna get there. All right, so Christy, your thoughts?
I'm just glad Ricochet got a win. I mean, like everyone's saying, he's so freaking talented. He's so good. He deserves a push.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this is another step towards him getting it.
Maybe.
I want to see him succeed.
You
All right.
deserve it.
Yeah, I think Ricochet's gonna probably have a title shot by the end of the year.
Please.
You know, I hope so. I just wish they changed his music back, but
Yeah, his theme from NXT was fantastic.
it was better. But
No, way
I'm glad
better.
he got the win, and I think they're gonna give him a push by the end of the year. Hoping.
You're hoping anyway. Well, you never
Fingers
know.
crossed.
They very well might. Which let's keep in mind though that this match ended up after this match was over, it turned into a tag team match. Which in the tag team match, Ridge Holland and Sheamus actually ended up winning because Ridge Holland ended up pinning Cesaro, so they ended up winning the tag match. So it turned into a tag match. So Sarge, what was your thoughts on this tag match?
I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I don't know. I like it. Like I said, I have a hard time watching Sheamus with a different tag team partner and Cesaro with another tag team partner. Then they clash. I mean, you gotta keep the brothers together at the bar. So it was good. I liked it.
All right, Christy.
Yeah, it is weird seeing Sheamus and Cesaro go up against each other, especially when they have different tag team partners other than each other. It's too weird for me.
Crispy.
Yeah, it's a little different seeing different tag teams, but I think people would get used to it and, maybe like the tag team. I'm not sure.
They might like him. All right, mess around, Dave.
I am okay with them having different tag team partners. They haven't been a tag team for a while, so, and they're probably never going to get back to that. Anytime I get to see Cesaro pull the swing on people, I'd love to count to see how many times he can swing them.
I just wonder
'Cause
how
I
he never-
imagine
why he
myself
never
getting up and being so dizzy from that and not being able to walk and like being like a drunk stumbling around.
That's what I want to know. How do you spin someone and not get dizzy?
So Dark Soul says that Sheamus is a jar of mayo with legs.
Well,
I
he
can see
is
that. I
pasty
can see
white,
that.
but
He
I don't
is.
know.
I mean, he is kind of pasty white.
He is pasty white.
Or he could be like the fire miser from that movie, like with that red hair. The heat miser. There we go. Heat
Yeah.
miser.
Oh, he might- okay. All right. So the next one was Jimmy Uso beat Eric, which I think we all kind of saw
Yeah.
coming. We kind of figured that.
We did. I'm just playing.
What?
I was joking. I said we did.
Yeah, that Jimmy was gonna win. So Christy, go ahead and talk about this one, will you?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No.
All right. Crispy bacon.
Yeah, we all knew, who was gonna win it. It wasn't that. I don't know if it was a good match, but it wasn't an entertaining one. At least to me.
All right. Mess around.
It's main event Jay, baby. Need to get him back to being on singles push, being that main event guy again. He was amazing in that role.
Let's not forget though, it was Jimmy who
Yeah.
wrestled.
Oh, Jimmy. Well, Jimmy.
It was
Oh,
Jimmy.
screw Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy's cool too. I can never tell them apart.
I can't either.
Anyways, Jimmy's good too, but yeah, like I said, give main event Jay a spot back.
Sarge.
Someone needs to tell our truth. We found little Jimmy. So
There you go.
We found little
I missed that one. But I didn't like it whatsoever. I did not.
Well, the match was just wasn't there. It just wasn't there.
Boring.
I don't like either of these guys, and so they're not my favorites. And okay, it was all right, but I think we all knew who was going to win anyway, so
Yeah.
that didn't matter.
Too predictable.
So we have Aliyah defeats Natalia. Was the
Again.
next one. Yep, again.
Again.
Crispy Bacon. But let's not forget this
Count out.
one. Yep,
Yep.
this one was won by count out. So this one ended up winning in a different way. So this whole rivalry thing is like every match is ending in a different way. So
Yes.
Crispy Bacon, go ahead.
I think it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be all the way up to Mania, but I think you're going to see this matchup at Elimination Chamber somehow. I think one of them's going to, ask for a match at the upcoming pay-per-view, and they're going to end it there. Well, hopefully they'll end it there. I don't know.
All right, mess around.
For me, Natalia's a female version of Jeff Hardy. She's just there at this point to put the other women over. She's an older diva. She's been around forever, so she's just there to push to put people over at this point.
Well, Dark Soul is saying that she's like the female version of Dolph. Yeah, I can
No.
see that too. All right, Sarge.
Actually, I kind of agree with that because what Messeron just said, like she's there to put people over. That's what Dolph does as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the other girl is my girl. I think she's very talented, and she lasted pretty long in the Rumble, which was actually pretty cool for a little bit. And you know what? I hope she gets a good run.
Well, she might give it time, and she might
A
get that
record
run.
run? I'm just kidding.
All right, Christy.
No, Leah impressed me, and as much as I like Natalia,
Al-
just
Aaliyah's
let Aaliyah
making-
have her moment, pretty much.
Aaliyah's making a name. I'm telling you, she's
Yes.
actually been impressive since she's been there. So,
Yeah.
making a really fast work of Natalia, and then in the Rumble, she actually was impressive inside the Rumble. Now she continues to be impressive every week. So she's kind of working up the rankings there and looking better and better every week. Not
just building that momentum.
I'm talking about wrestling wise. That she's looking better every week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next one was Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Jinder Mahal for a Futures Championship match. That's what they called it, a Future Championship match. Mess around, Dave. You could talk about your boy Jinder Mahal.
Can we not?
No, let's not.
I hate Jinder Mahal with a passion. I can't stand the guy. It's terrible. Did anybody else see any other outcome coming on?
Nope.
Seriously.
Mm-mm.
It's Jinder Mahal. It's just time filler. It's what the whole match is all about. You knew Shinsuke was going to win.
Yep.
Jinder just needs to. I'm surprised he wasn't with the list of names that were released earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jinder's there. Jinder is going to be a future Universal Champion or WWE Champion.
Oh, dear God. No.
Champion, though?
He was WWE Champion. It was torture.
Sarge?
You know, this is going to come down to Elimination Chamber, I think, because knowing where the Elimination Chamber is at. So I think this is going to be a title match during that time. So sorry, guys. Jinder's going to be around for a little bit.
Well, remember too, Sam. I think it's Sami Zayn gets first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to be at Elimination Chamber, though.
No,
That's
conspiracy. The conspiracy is not going to be an Elimination Chamber.
Welcome in, Big B.
What's up, guys? What are we talking about?
Shinsuke Nakamura, Jinder Mahal.
Oh, okay. So I'll be Randy here for a second. You know, next to Randy Orton, Jinder Mahal is the greatest wrestler of all times. One of my favorites. He should have won this match. He needs to hold every title as possible. The women's title, the tag titles, 24/7 title. I don't know what WWE is doing. Jinder Mahal is the man next to Randy Orton.
Oh, dear God.
That was the best Dragon Viper impression yet.
That was great. Crispy.
No, it was a good match. I thought it was.
It was?
You know. Huh?
Wait, did we watch the same thing?
I don't know.
It's Jinder, bro.
Jinder.
I know, but beforehand it was okay because you know they did the whole intro and all that, and then it just went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
All
No,
right.
I just got on. Did you guys talk about the women's match just a bit ago?
Natalia versus Aaliyah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Are they
thoughts?
going to try to run this 317 thing like 316?
Probably.
I hope not.
You hope not.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. We have New Day versus Los
Lotharios.
Lotharios or whatever.
Los
And-
Lotharios, yeah, I don't know. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, and then you had New Day ended up picking up the victory anyway. So mess around, Dave. Go ahead and take this one away.
Hey, the Los Lotharios, or however you say it, they look pretty good in this match.
Mm-hmm.
It was back and forth. Figured New Day was going to win. Couldn't have it any other way. He's going to be New Day.
New Day rocks.
Sarge.
And then I heard they're putting Big E back on SmackDown to team up with Kofi again. They're not going to give Big E another push as a singles guy anymore.
Yeah,
Sad.
bummer.
All right, and Sarge.
I love this match. Probably my favorite match of the week, to be honest, because the Los Lotharios, they remind me of Chavo Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero when they were tag team partners. They're doing like the same antics. It was awesome. I enjoyed it, and it was a great match.
Latino Heat.
Latino Heat. Allah Achi Astil. All right. Christy.
It was a really, really good match. I mean, Los, whatever they are, can't pronounce their name, but they were really good. But I'm glad Kofi and Big E got the win.
All right, Big B.
Turn that down. It was a good match. I mean, New Day won. I'm glad they. I think the reason why they're putting Big E back over there is they don't know what to do with Kofi right now. So I think that's why they're doing it. But as Randy would say, I want to be the fan club president of Los whatever because they're the next coming of RK Bro. I think they're going to be the next. I'm glad they don't face off against each other because I would have a hard time rooting for either one of these teams.
Jeez.
Well, the Los Lotharios, or however the heck you say their name, I would not be surprised if eventually they're going to end up being tag team champs at some point. I think it's going to.
It's not against RK Bro because I would lose my mind.
RK Bro. RK Bro. Okay, so, and then of course to finish Raw, you had the whole Ronda Rousey who came out because Sonya Deville said that Ronda chose Becky, so she's like, oh, okay. So then, of course, Charlotte was getting ready to choose her opponent, which she said it was going to be Sasha, and then Ronda came out and then ended up choosing Charlotte at WrestleMania, which a lot of us kind of figured. So, Sarge.
I mean, I kind of wish it was Sasha Banks, but you know what? Ronda kind of was a little bit better this on SmackDown with the mic skills, and I hope Charlotte loses because I can't stand Charlotte.
Don't we
I don't
all?
care who faced Charlotte. I hope Charlotte loses. So that's where I'm at.
She's going to lose. You know what?
Good.
You got to understand, she's the opportunity.
Of plastic also.
No.
The queen.
She's the opportunity. All right.
No.
Kristen Wilson.
Maybe in the back of my mind, I kind of knew Charlotte was Ronda was going to choose Charlotte. I was hoping she would pick Becky, but yeah, this is what everyone originally wanted for WrestleMania 35 until Becky forced her way in, and now you're going to get that one-on-one match between Ronda and Charlotte at WrestleMania. So, whoopee! That's all I got to say about that. Whoopee.
Okay. Big B.
Oh, this is going to be a great match at WrestleMania. Probably the show stealer match. Ronda Rousey's just going to the living crap out of Flair. Flair's going to go crying, and then she'll probably get into the Becky Lynch match and win Becky Lynch's title because that's how Flair works. But no, I mean, honestly, I kind of think that they're going to build this up a little bit more. Sasha's probably going to come out and call Ronda out, which will be a big mistake. And honestly, I think this is going to turn into a three-way dance with Sasha, Ronda, and Flair.
It very well could.
Yeah.
I could see it happening. All right, Crispy.
I think you'll probably put Becky Lynch in there, but just do it again without the title situation, unless they want to go that route again. But I feel like Ronda Rousey is gonna win. Heading into the Royal Rumble, but we'll just see what happens.
All right, mess around.
It's the return of the baddest woman on the planet. They're not going to let her lose the title match at Mania. She's going to win, and I hope she destroys Charlotte and really quick, like just makes her look like a walk in the park. That would be amazing.
Can you? This is what I completely forgot that I was going to bring until I actually saw this, but this was actually a stat about Becky Lynch. This actually said that Becky Lynch has held the title every day since she's technically been on the roster and been wrestling since 2019 because she left for a while because of her baby, but before that she was champion. And then when she came back, she won the championship on her first day back. So they said since 2019, every day that Becky's actually been officially wrestling, she's been the women's champion.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
That is crazy.
I actually didn't know
Good
that.
man.
Oh, definitely. All right, Crispy Bacon, we're gonna go to you for any final thoughts you have going here.
Oh, I don't think we mentioned it on Royal Rumble night, but there's a record broke. I think it was the first time two former, I guess, mixed martial artists won the Rumble.
Huh.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that would.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Lesnar and Ronda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mess around.
Thanks to the viewers for tuning in and keep the show going and commenting. Check out our shows tomorrow. We got Lunchtime with me, and then Red Tape Files with Ace and myself, and a special guest on that one. So, and then Four Bros later on that night too.
All right, Sarge.
All right, thank you for everyone joining. So next week on Between the Ropes, we're going to talk about how great Goldberg is. So thank you for joining. Check out Lunchtime with Mess Around, and don't forget about the Sports Corner with the Sarge, or the Sports Corner. What about the Sports Compound with the Sarge and the Red Tape Files? And also, don't forget about the Four Bros. You don't want to miss that episode for what I'm about to say on there.
Oh.
Chris.
There's a TikTok moment coming somewhere.
Oh yeah.
It always comes from somewhere.
What's up?
What?
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
Go
just
ahead, sir.
Yeah, thanks for letting me on, and like always, just had a blast, an absolute blast.
And Big B.
Thanks for letting me join on while my car warms here in cold Minnesota. So I just got off of work. So glad to talk a little wrestling with you guys. And check us out Tuesday for Tuesday Night Mania. Wednesday for a Sports Minute. And just keep checking us all out all week long. Got great content for everybody.
Don't forget Wednesday we actually have a special guest.
Yes. I was going to let you talk that.
Yeah, we have a hockey official that is coming on. So it's going to be very, very exciting to see that. And then we could potentially have a special guest for Between the Ropes next week. I'm still currently working on that. I will let everybody know. But I'm still about 50-50 on that one for next week anyways. But catch Sunday
I want to
night.
know when we're going to get Garrison Creed back on here.
That would be awesome.
Anytime I reach out to him, I can get him on here. So I will get that set up to get Garrison Creed back on here again so we can talk to him. He can come on, talk some wrestling, have a good time. So, we definitely want to thank all of our viewers for watching. Dark Soul, Gene Carlson, Tim Hendricks, that was on here. See anybody, Kev Buckler, I know is on here. Anybody else I may have missed, my apologies. Oh yeah, Isaiah was also out there too, but no, Isaiah, you will not be talking wrestling. It will not happen.
No.
So with that, anyways, I really hope everybody has a fantastic night, and you can see us next Sunday for another episode of Between the Ropes. So have a fantastic night.